There you go. What?
Assuming it should pan.
What is this nonsense? Hold on a second, let me restart Twitch. Okay, so,
Yeah, we are live.
okay, perfect, so, yeah, welcome everybody to the stream of the XOL Week 4 match between C4 and TBM. Everyone just sorting out their last couple arrangements for their team. Now, last week we did have a couple of issues, to say the least, involving C4, but we've glossed over them now, so hopefully everything is fine. So, who would you be watching out for this week in this match?
Well, on the side of TBM, you've got Mellow Bellow, the off tank for them, who I believe, well, I'll show you. Yep, he is 4.1k off tank and support, or off tank and Lucio.
Obviously,
so this is gonna
quite good.
Yes, it'll be interesting. And then we have, I believe, Bird Bing is OP Rapid Fox, who is a very good DPS as well. Also, can you message Merry Window?
Yes, I will. What do you want me to message him?
I can't. Who's Pan? Because I can't message from the league account. Yes.
Yeah, it's Pan.
It's a slight issue. Which one's Pan for them?
Let me check. It should be in the league Discord. Someone to know who is. Oh yeah, so on the side of C4, I think there are quite a number of players to watch out for, like Merry Window, because we saw last week on the Zen getting plenty of picks, which won some fights for them.
Yeah. The
Very
thing
influential.
I believe about C4 is, rather than having a true couple star players, like you go and say look at TBM and go Mellow Bellow and Rapid Fox, or look at Sith and go H-Bomb and Toxic, or Impulse is Flunky.
Yeah.
C4 don't really have that. C4 just play very well as a team, and overall their coordination seems to be very good, and that's what helps them beat teams. Like, if you look at their game versus Vanquish last week, Vanquish, on paper, I would say, is a better team. However,
without a doubt.
They
Vanquish
absolutely
on paper,
destroyed Vanquish.
Yeah, without a doubt. Vanquish on paper is the much better team, much stronger individuals, but as we saw last week, even the team with the stronger individuals might not be the stronger team. So, but I think as we get further into the season, as the players get more used to playing with each other, we will see them become, I suppose, the dominant force that everyone expected them to be. I think we can start now.
C4 ready, as they said they're ready.
Let me check here. are you? But yeah, so, who else do you think we should look out for? I think, personally, I think, yeah, they are already. I think, Gecko is one to look out for on the main tank. We've seen he is very strong on the main tank. And we know...
It'll be an interesting matchup to see Gecko versus Hyde.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is a very good main tank himself for C4. Be interesting to see who comes out and wins that matchup.
Now, so, what comps are you expecting to see on Anubis?
I'm not very sure, and I've got a slight issue because it has unbound all my controllers.
I see. Okay, right, while you sort that out, I will tell you what I can see. This is a nice looking pirate ship. Never noticed this before. Well, it's not really a pirate ship, it's more Pharaoh's boat. So,
ready for battle.
Coming out on the side of TBM, we see Quad Deeps. I assume
that's still a meme comp.
Yeah. Whereas on the side of C4, we see the Farah. We see Farah junk. So a lot of projectiles. So if TBM come out with maybe a counter Farah or a hit scan, then I think C4 are going to have some trouble dealing with them, depending on how shots Shanks can hit. Drop to beat, dropping very low immediately, and then Moira going down. Early pick.
That was a nice stagger pick for Trevor there.
You've got this.
TBM just backing up a bit here. They've got Tinny path back, and then Drop the Beat is moving over to the Ash to try and deal with Big Red, but he does have his ult already. Drop the Beat, in case people didn't know, is
TBM speeding quickly onto point there. Mellow Valley dropping low. And
dropping out of Mac, Hyde going down from the Coalescence, and Niju dropping out of Mac as well.
There we go.
Huge ult from Big
Big
Red,
barrage
getting
there.
both the tanks.
Getting
Two attacks.
And that is...
And then Melabella does go down. C4 make a good start to this defense.
Yeah, this is very solid start from C4. Looking pretty good.
Melabella making the switch on Hog. Perhaps to maybe hook the Fireless guy? Oh no, the McCree.
But with this ult advantage so far, and there we go. Birdbing gets picked up before the fight and dropped
both the hit scans. They've got nothing to do with the Fire. Only anyone.
Yep. And Controller gets another pick there. This is very strong side so far from Controller.
This is just
It's
Controller's game at the moment.
Yep. Already 60% back up on that barrage. To go with the 3 ults already in favour.
All coming out from last one
Oh, he gets the hook,
Big Red
though.
getting hooked. Fire coming out though. It's taken down by the McCree. Bob on point does get a tick. The Bob gets a tick. And TBM again rushing onto point, and it seems that it should take it. Yeah, and they did.
There we go, the Baby Diva getting staggered hard. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. However,
do have Big Red
C4,
sitting with that barrage.
they also do have Big Bomb.
Oh, he gets hooked.
And
Nice.
Shadow coming out, huge Shadow gets 4.
And there's a quad kill for Big Red. Holy. That was a nice combo there. With that shatter, big shatter from Hyde, and quality finish up and clean up with that barrage.
Shadow did get 5, I believe, and it's just dropped a beat left. However, his team are coming back.
Yep.
And
And
then
then second 5. Minute. We also see Troa switching onto that hand zone now. Obviously, doesn't like that foul on second.
Or else doesn't like having to play against the
Nice bomb.
very nice bomb. Tiny gets 2, the tank
Nice
and
pick.
Big Red.
All the picks
Shanks does go down.
over.
TBM should at least get a tick,
Okay.
which they do. Tyre comes out.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Ty gets 2.
It's Lucio before he drops the beat.
That should
would be a huge turning
be
point
enough there.
on this point.
Yeah.
They have no
That is
beat
nice
and they got
team on
nothing
that.
from it. Very important as well. And they stopped them, crucially, from getting a second tick. However,
Yeah.
he is going to stay. Lucio.
Okay. So now we have a Troa switching onto that beater, which obviously is much better now with his extra sustain, but and with the close nature of Anubis B,
Yeah.
the Troa should be
Makes
able to get a lot of work done.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of
We should.
poking coming out from TBM.
Merriweather does have nano boost. We could see it up in the next fight or not because Transcendence come out. And it looks to be fight win for G4. However, I think that was a wasted Transcendence because I don't think it was needed.
It's a bit eager. Like first for Shanks there. Yep. A Troa sitting up
Oh, he
above
does.
that choke point.
He does switch up to Lucio. But it's just to get someone confused before he's switched. Dragons coming
Because the
out.
dragons splitting
There's a
the
nano refit.
Hyde gets hacked.
However, he is kept
Dangerous
off by Merriweather.
Nice
Shatter
block
gets
there.
one.
Only getting 1. That shatter.
However, Melabel does go down. He uses Diva Map, gets nothing. And Gecko just pushes onto point on his own, and he does go down.
Mizu getting hacked, but that's about it. There we go.
And is
Another
there still.
hold for C4.
And we see Shanks is already 80% up to his beat.
Yeah.
And Merriweather's already got another nano boost. After using it only last fight on Big Red. We do see C4 being very efficient at building up ults. Melabella getting quite aggressive, trying to build up charge.
Comes the tire.
Tire does come out. Yes,
Gets
Hanzo.
bird thing.
Lucia goes down low. Courtesy of Melabella.
That is a V-set.
And Melabella goes down. Marshmark getting the pick. Melabella does go down with that Graviton Surge. TBM have to back out. However, they do
But now
have
we have going
they do have
going into
Grav
last
Dragons.
fight. Grav Dragons with an EMP. If
Yeah.
they can nail that EMP grab. Oh, nice early stagger kill though. Onto Purple Panther.
Dropped beat is
But-
just sitting in behind them. And does get the hack
He is
onto
ready.
Mizu. However, he does have to
Yep.
translocate out of there.
There we go. There's the Reaper.
Reaper goes.
What?
Reaper gets Hanzo, and that's the Dark Dragon.
Hide and get shot.
Big sleep onto the Sombra. And Sombra goes down with the EMP. That's a big thing.
Nerf this!
Dragons do come
Go.
out, however, they get nothing. And C4 do hold on Anubis B.
Yep. That was nice.
Score.
From C4 there.
0.
Very nice from C4, they were able to...
Sides.
Sometimes they got a bit eager with their ults, however they got the
Initiating match.
vital picks when they were needed, like getting that Hanzo at the start of the very last fight. And then that sleep onto the Sombra when Sombra had an unused EMP was pretty big as well, because they couldn't get back on point in time to use that EMP after they died.
Yeah. That final fight was not well executed at all by TBM. They had 5 ults going in, including the combo of Grav Dragon's EMP. That should have been TBM's fight.
Yeah.
But due to poor positioning, constantly getting caught out, getting picked again and again,
Someone called for it. What happened
they
to
just
you?
could never build that proper fight as they wanted.
Yeah.
But
Which in some ways
Attack
is
of
quite
incoming.
unfortunate
30 seconds.
for TBM, but
Enchanting your
as I
damage.
mentioned, it is just C4
That's
getting the
healing spell.
right picks at the right time.
Damage increase.
Please move behind the barrier.
we now have C4 coming out on goats, as you expect C4 to play.
5,
They're a very good goat side.
3.
However, they are going into a Visser Hog chunk.
Attackers incoming.
Cambird
Yeah.
didn't get enough damage. Can that Visser
Hide
Hog delay
already.
enough?
Quite low. Don't get bubbled. And these drops very low, all of them there. With no damage.
You have C4 flanking round, going through the little room.
C4 as a team
Come out,
dropping very
heading
low.
towards point.
Very window really died. They got stunned.
Izu gets
down.
DMA'd.
Come out. Gecko goes down. However, Shanks and Big Red do it out, and the Res comes out on deck. Very window goes down. That's all their healers
it.
in this
Good
should
hold.
be a fight waiting for TBM. Let's just clean up.
My healing spell is
Yep,
upon
and
me.
Mizu getting staggered hard. Yeah.
They're just messing with music at this point.
Yep,
Oh, they
but that
did use
was
a
a
couple.
tick.
They did use a couple of abilities just on music, but I know, but it doesn't really matter.
The stagger should be long enough that it causes C4 to reset. At least I'd expect it to reset. Until now, when Mizu is back.
Yeah.
Ready to go in with that Shatter Trans. Try and get something, but TBM coming up on 6 ults.
Tire
So
comes
you have
out
it
and
fire.
gets Marsh Mark.
Questionable trans there from Mary Window.
I suppose it's just to get them onto point.
Resistance.
Murder does pop
And he
his
drops.
ult and
Gecko.
gets Merry Window hide and Mizu's mech. Gecko does get those stuff again.
You have Big Red getting a couple picks there. If C4 can regroup, they might be able to get this next attack in
Healing spell is upon me.
before
These
they're
are
all
dropping
back.
dangerously
Before
low in their mech. Big Red does have his ult.
Oh, maybe.
Marshmark dropping before the fight starts again.
Yeah. Marsmark is definitely getting picked off early in pretty much every fight so far. And
Merry Window's nearly built
don't know
up
if
his
that's his own
second
fault
Transcendence.
or
But Marshmark hasn't even built up to one rally. They're only getting back into the fight now. And even then they're going to get picked
okay,
off
is it a
by the tire.
And it goes. That's Marsmark.
Marshmark getting really unlucky, getting focused down quite considerably. However, Burbank does go down. thanks to Big Red.
Nice pick.
Does get res.
Gets the res. And Shanks drops as well.
Mhm.
Yep, Big Red gets pulled off the high ground. He should get killed. Misu's going to get killed as well. Emax probably going to get staggered.
C4 looked very good in defense. They just looked almost a bit lost on attack.
Yeah.
Mizu constantly getting staggered, and Marshmark still hasn't built up to one rally.
Jesus.
30
This
seconds.
is
Constantly getting picked before
poor.
the fight's even begun.
Combat simulation indicate high probability.
I understand he can't do much about when the tyre came for him, but in all the other fights, he's just getting picked off too early. There we go, there's the rally. May window. Sounds good from that. Gets Gecko. Bob drops as well.
They had to use all their arms to get on point, and even still they don't look like they have a clear taking.
There we go. It's TBM taking map 1.
After that first defense from C4, I would have thought this would be C4's
Play
map easy, but no, TBM just managed to completely turn it around on their defense.
It was very strong by TBM on that defense. They didn't really even look threatened there by C4. No matter what, whenever
Yeah.
C4 came in, they'd always lose someone early in the fight. Then
Marshmark.
Marshmark. Yep. Don't want to name names, but Marshmark.
Yeah.
Like they'd constantly lose the first pick, try and go in still, just slowly staggered out. Mizu would be left alive, nothing they can do about it, but just get staggered hard for a good, I'd probably say they lost a good 45-50 seconds due to Mizu getting staggered.
But at the end of the day, I think the main thing to point out of that is the fact that TBM looked like a completely different team between their attack and their defense. They looked completely different. Like, on the attack, they looked pretty, I don't want to say mediocre, because they're a good team, but I suppose,
They did.
They did look quite mediocre. But on their defense, C4 couldn't get past them. And when they did, they got mauled by TBM. They did get a pick onto Gecko every once in a while, but he was just able to get rezzed pretty quickly as well.
Due to the fact that in order to kill Gecko, they were usually losing a couple people. Just meaning, even that kill was not worth it due to the over-investment they were having to put in. And then the actual, like, I can't think. In the actual fight itself, as soon as they got Gecko will be instantly rezzed by Tinnypath, who did a very good job surviving on Mercy.
Yeah.
I don't think either support for TBM died that round, that entire attack. Like,
I'm not sure that they did. I didn't see them die many.
Yeah.
If they did die, then I didn't see them die many times at all. They did do a very good job of staying alive, which I think was crucial to helping them take map 1. I think all subs are made. I'll ask a Troy now.
crap, what's the next map? We have
Legion.
we're going
I think.
to Dorado.
Dorado. Ah, so close.
P-Shanks next.
C4 already.
Are they? Okay. Just double check with the TBM. I think they are, because I know they've subbed in Widow Waifu instead of Purple Panther. So, be interesting to see. And Mizu also getting subbed out for Bubblegum Diva. I'm not sure who Bubblegum Diva is, to be honest. I don't actually know.
Yeah. Well. I don't know. I think we should be good to start. Yeah. So I'm kind of hoping to see a bit of
Traveling to
pirate ship coming out in the attack. Just
As someone that
because-
personally absolutely detests pirate ship with all my heart,
initiate
and I have a true hatred for it. Like,
Yeah, well,
I'm one of
it's
the few people that actually really enjoys goats. Like, I enjoy playing in it, and I like watching it, but I hate pirate ship. Pirate ship is a horrible comp.
I mean, it's
Yes.
fun to watch. It's awful to play against because,
It is.
but it's fun
If it
to
gets
watch.
set up, it's difficult to break. Very
Yeah.
difficult to break.
Yeah.
Like, you require good coordination from your team. And as someone that plays in plat, that's something you
ready for
never,
battle.
ever get.
Do I see pirate ship? No.
I
Oh.
think we're still memeing. That's still memeing.
Yeah.
But we are seeing Anna goats coming out from C4.
Mhm.
It's another
Attackers
goats comp.
incoming in 30
Um,
seconds.
Last on the defense last time, I believe we saw Zote, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
My
that was a slight problem last round. Could they have switched off goats? Probably. Should they have switched off goats?
5,
probably.
Almost definitely. But
Yeah.
2,
yeah.
1. Attackers
And
incoming.
it seems
Stop the
both
payload.
teams are running.
No, we have
No, we've got-
Hanzo Tracer coming out from TBM.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. I don't think that's the most awful decision. Tracer can
I
just
feel like the
harass
Tracer's going to
Blackburn.
struggle to do work against goats. Especially when that
and-
happens. And
Yeah.
maybe when they're coming out without sleep.
And then both DPS do go down
Have a go.
early in the fight.
Gecko.
Irving does switch off onto the Genji, realizing that
Again,
Tracer.
that is a questionable pick against goats.
Yeah. I mean, again, this just
Go.
seems like C4 just rolling them on defense.
Yeah. It's a strong first fight. It'll be. They've now switched over to that junk vat.
Yeah.
The well-known, very good counter to goats.
I suppose Junkrat getting picked off early in the fight again won't
Yeah.
really help the TBM's argument enough yet.
But they do have Shatter with Gecko.
Yeah, they
Shatter
do have-
and Dragons.
Yeah, if they can
And before that sound
coordinate-
barrier's up.
Yeah, if they can coordinate properly, then they can. Well, I don't think they could take the point, but they could. I'm getting a little wifey and Timmy Path going down again. And I think TBM are just having to go back into their spawn and reset.
Yep. It's a very good fight from C4.
Alabella is on high charge, so some of that charge will have been wasted by that reset. Hyde does have a shatter, and Shanks does have sound barrier.
Here we go. Got the tire.
Big
Tire
tire
gets two.
coming, taking out Martin and Hyde.
And the dragon's coming in.
Dragon's coming in and it's just wasted.
Yep, but Gecko gets that nano. Can he get anything with it? Gets one.
That's a big red.
Shanks trying
Shanks
to
is
hide.
dropping very low. Shanks going
Shanks
down.
drops as well.
The hands
That's
of Anna.
I don't think C4 is going to get a re-engage.
No, they aren't. They weren't close enough.
Yeah. But now,
That was...
all this going on to the streets phase, I
Yeah.
would say you'd expect like a Winston Lee approach to high ground. However, it's the XOL we're talking about, and people just play whatever the damn hell they want. Because
Well, yeah, but I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes. Dragon's coming out from...
nice
Rugby.
shutter, again Mellow Bellow, and
Malabelle does draw. Bubblegum Diva does come out.
Gecko
Good ball.
gets one, answering back.
Shanks goes down.
Self drop slow,
Her high
but they're
does go down
trading,
as well.
and TBM are winning.
They're trading 1 for 1. Birdbang dropping very, very low. Hawk does manage to somehow stay alive.
Here we go,
Big Red is grab.
bang,
And Bob
big bomb.
gets 2.
That's a nice grab bomb combo there. Before Gecko could get back, before the Rhyme was back. It's very nice. Shanks drops low. Here comes the nano. And high drop.
High goes down. What can Gecko do with this nano? Not much is the answer. However, it does seem that the picks are all going in TBM's favour, and C4 are just having to back off and are hoping for a re-engage. Birdbang going very aggressive and nearly getting punished for that. However, Melabelle does get Bubblegum Diva out of mech, and it seems that he's just going to let Diva stay out of mech. Huge grab coming
That's
out.
gonna force C9. Ah, it's force C9. That's a nice play from there. Mellow Bellow.
Also,
Keep
it
the
also
C4
forced
point.
They also forced out the speed drop from C4.
Get pushed all the way back to their spawn, and it's gonna be hard reset inside spawn. They are finally switching off that goats, getting a Fowler.
Yeah.
So, can Drop the Beat deal with the Fowler? Maybe. That remains to be seen.
Yeah.
But
Got to be very close to
Big
Dragon
shot.
Strike. Gecko going down. However, again,
dying.
yeah, C4 just dying on point.
Like, the initial engage, I always think it looks as though it's going in C4's favour. But then, the longer the fight goes on, you get all the picks. Again, grabbed off point.
Seems to be a recurring theme that Marshmallow drops early in fights.
To 3. Switching sides.
Huh?
Initiate.
People are complaining about you not being hype enough.
Yeah, I know. I'll try and be more excited. But yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Oh well, what can you do? You just gotta deal with it.
So
No.
that round though was basically, in my mind, C4 playing goats at the start, doing well. TBM switching onto the counter picks with DPS and swing onto the Anna.
Ready for
Like,
Okay, we see Sombre May coming out from
but then C4
From
didn't
TBM.
adapt. What TBM tried to counter pick,
attackers.
C4 did not. They just said, screw it, we're playing goats, you adapt to us. However,
Yeah.
TBM did adapt to them, and then got screwed.
they won.
Let's see you get past this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see May Somber coming out on the side of TBM with Orisa Hog.
And here we go. We have. We don't actually have goats. We have the Reaper instead of Zarya.
We got Reaper goats.
Yeah.
And they're flanking behind point. Under the map. T-Path
There we go.
getting... Oh no. Bubblegum Diva getting cooked. However gets no damage. What else gets hit?
People flanking round. They are
They
leaving
do
that payload.
We do have dropped a beat in behind. However, he does get slapped. See, TBM are just stuck in this room.
There we go.
People just aren't bothering to push.
Hooked in.
They're finally pushing now, but that's only because Marshmallow died. That's the only reason they're pushing. But Marshmallow does get
I
past.
didn't
And
don't
drops
put my word on this, but they can contest from that booth, and that's why they're hiding it. Because when the payload reaches there, they can still contest from the side. So they're just waiting for C4 to come in, and then just picking them up.
Yeah.
They do. Wait for that wall, get the freeze, get the hook, get the pick. Simple, effective, it works.
Makes sense, really.
Yeah.
You can see they're still hiding in this room. If they do contest from that room, the May wall coming out, separating the Gita from the rest of the team.
Or not.
Coalescence
Get the bottom
coming
goes out, and coalescence.
keeping the team alive.
Nice shatter into the room, and TBM are getting wrecked by that nano valley. That is a
Interesting combination, but clearly worked. However, Somber does still have this EMP. Now Bell getting staggered.
Also, just what I'd like to clarify, I am no longer gold. I'm out of gold. I got out of gold earlier.
Fantastic. Bigger getting a huge triple kill. Getting T-Path, Birdbang. No, not Birdbang. Getting T-Path, Anna, I think? Yeah, Anna and Fishery's kid.
Wait,
Oh, Fishery's
they're
kid.
contesting the point. That Sombra is back there, contesting still, and has stopped that payload moving that entire fight. Why was C4 just getting picks then?
Very good play from the Somber. Bubblegum Diva does go down.
Here comes Blizzard. How many will it get? Gets May window. May window drops.
Big Red goes down.
There we go. Gecko gets
Did
3. TBM win. TBM send them back to the front.
Will we see C4 make Annie switches? No?
I think TBM are falling back a bit, but can they catch up Birdbang? Has to pop that ice block. Oh, but Birdbang gets away.
Very low.
Ah,
And does
well,
go
maybe
down
not.
in the end.
Okay, but we have the EMP on the side of TBM. Drop beat coming in to use it. There we go. Gets 5. And
Probably 4 ults.
both get shot.
4 ults are popped on the side of TBM. Just to try and win this fight, which they don't. It was a very,
In that back line,
it was very ult
as
heavy
Hyde
fight.
is getting frozen and dropping very low. Maywinder manages to get back up.
Birdbang does go down.
Nice anti there. There's
Hyde goes
one.
down as well.
Trades out on Gecko. C4. This is
And
looking good
Malabella
for
is
C4.
antied and dropping
The
down.
boost of-
However, does get healed up.
Yep.
Now they're coming out onto the hog. However, it does not do much. C4 are just able to just able to push without much coming out from TBM. But Gecko does really have shatter.
Big shatter there by Hyde.
Going down.
Gets me. Follow up is good, and that is a nice bunch of kills for C4.
TBM do have 4 ults online.
Yep. Well, now only 3 due to that switch onto that diva, which is probably nice.
不洗澡。
Here comes Blizzard.
Blizzard comes out, gets no one.
Gets
can't
nobody.
push. Does keep point. Does keep everyone away from point.
There's the EMP though. Can they get any kills while that EMP is up?
Shadow coming out.
Big
gets
shatter.
one. Mediocre shadow. However, the picks do come out on the side of TBM.
Yeah, and this is TBM's fight. Now just a matter of chasing down their kills.
And they do chase down those kills. Indeed. Malbell does have his bomb for next fight, building up very quickly.
Bubblegum Diva getting staggered hard.
While her team were there.
TBM
as well.
seem to be very good at that.
Very good at messing with the other team.
Getting them staggers.
C4 just waiting for the Brigida to get back, and then they will push.
Here we go.
As we can see them doing here.
Here we go.
Another Blizzard coming out on point.
EMP.
Lucio does get frozen.
Big Red
Lucio
gets
does go down.
Big Red gets 2, but 2 C4 supports dropping. Hyde will probably follow.
Fights quite evenly.
That seems a bad. Well, maybe not. He gets 1. The turn in the fight.
Gets one and the Diva Mac. So Diva is out of Mac. However, does get back
Goes
into
on
the
to
Mac.
Gecko.
Bubblegum Diva is out of their Mac. He does keep getting dropped. And Gecko is still holding on to his shatter. Sorry, to his shatter.
The Bubblegum Diva getting back in the net.
Popping
shot
shatter.
coming in.
No one gets blocked. We've been getting
TBM getting them picks.
fighting. Gecko does get red.
Nice step off
However, it's
there. Clean up.
only him
And
left.
that should be capping with 11 seconds to go.
Great stall coming out from TBM.
Score 3-3.
Yeah.
However, they do have a minute
Initiate.
to try and get as far as they possibly can. Which, with the way TBM have been playing, I'm not really too sure how far they're going to get.
Yeah.
They've had their
Ready
ups and
for battle.
downs, but mostly
And
positive.
I think we got a Bastion. I think we got a Bastion.
Ooh, pirate ship.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Like,
Either that or Big
Yeah.
Red is just memeing. Which,
oh, come on. Pirate ship. I've said I hate the comp, but now I want to see it. Because
yeah.
I don't want this to be a 4-0 to TBM.
3,
I want C4 to take this map, make this game interesting. So,
They are running the pirate ship with a Reinhardt.
yep. However, they're going.
Right.
Drop to B is sitting in the back, looking for that hack. Will he get it? Is the question.
Presumably onto the Reinhardt so that the Bastion does not have a shield anymore, so he can just be picked off quite easily. Oh, he does get
Gets
hooked.
hooked. He gets set up back on. Mine
also
gets
getting
hacked. Tide
pocketed
is
by
hacked.
the Mercy.
Gets hooked
Bastion
again.
gets frozen and
And
taken
dropped.
down. Can they get the res off onto Bastion?
Nope.
No, they cannot. Merriman is dropping, and so does Shanks. Morris Mark getting very low, however, somehow manages to stay alive. Hyde goes down as
There we
well,
go.
and this should be a hold.
If you can touch.
TBM.
Well, Big
Problem
Red
is
gets
he
off.
does touch. No, Big Red didn't. Shush. Problem is getting frozen and dropping dangerously low. However, does have the top. Uses it. Gets murdered.
Gets what?
However, does.
Can they get EMPs initially though? Got Mars Mark,
do.
but due to positioning payload, not to do anything about hammer.
Almost getting on.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Yeah.
Initiating match.
Again, a good hold from coming out from TBM.
Yeah, it was. Albeit, I don't know whether
Against
they
the Bastion.
anticipated the Bastion. However, their comp was a good counter to the Bastion. You had the May
were.
to give it wall to allow your team to get in close, to get that hook. And you had the Sombra just getting them hacks. Like,
They seem to have nice
it was a
quad
good-
DPS comp coming out. I do enjoy
Yeah,
seeing
come on.
the gold comp.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Can we please get one team playing quad DPS for 1 point? That would make my day.
Sif will do it when we play Infinity.
It seems Widow Wife is lagging.
Yeah.
Well, so that's just me.
Yeah.
Nope, they're switching. And yeah, they are going to switch on to a proper comp.
4,
I think they will take
1.
this map because they don't need to get very far, and they've got 2 minutes 45 seconds to do so.
Escort the payload.
Enemy contact.
Far coming out. However, C4 do have a Hanzo. Their team. Can the Hanzo deal with effect? It all depends how good Kitty Path's pocketing skills are.
Big Red is honestly missing a shot. Malabella drops low, gets Malabella back. But not the
Big
Flower.
Red
The Flower
dropping down
kills
as well.
Big Red.
TBM very close to taking the second map. Gottlieb does go down. However, Malabella does get rezzed. Big res coming out from 2 pounds.
And they get
However,
big
third big drops down.
birthday. Oh, big
Shadow
shatter!
coming out from
4-man
Gecko.
shatter.
Big shadow. But they only managed to get that to do that. Coalescence coming out.
Malabella
from
drops
Merriman
and the
dropping.
Coalescence could keep up C4 while the reinforcements come in. Just don't overextend into them. Yeah, good.
Big
Oh,
shadow
nice
coming out.
counter shatter, but gets EMP'd.
Well,
Still
do
to get the
manage to get the
picks.
cleanup.
C4 appear to be holding pretty well.
They do.
However, now they've got to deal with the barrage shatter here. The Shanks overextends fairly amateurishly. And the now in a very tough spot. There's the barrage, gets Mars Mark.
Yeah. Getting Mars Mark. A Shadow still isn't used. Shadow getting used.
And there we
Does
go.
get them
Forced off the point.
across the point. And TBM take map 2 to go into a 2-0 lead at the half.
Play of the game.
Big Red getting play of the game. Let's watch this and see. Nano Big Red. Gets 1.
High
Far
quality
plays.
play games. Like. Wow. Also, my identity has been revealed. Chat.
Chance
Yes.
very. Oh.
Wow.
Will we see any
Um,
subs coming in from either team? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think TBM need any subs. I think
no.
they've been
I
performing.
was.
They've been performing very well.
I do
with
believe they performed better with
Widow
Widow Wifer in over Purple Panther.
Mhm.
Um, but I do think, like, I think TBM will carry on to win this. I think it'll probably be 4-0 now. Now I've seen that.
Yeah, I think. Well, it depends how the
But-
next two maps go. Because everything
Panther.
can change.
Oh, whoops.
Well,
Did I remove him? I may have removed him from the game. Yeah,
well done.
that was an accident.
Big plays coming out from Sam here.
Yep.
Mega Mind plays. But sure,
I
They're
can't
back in.
position this again. Okay, that's all good.
assuming people.
Mini path to be spectating reds. Okay, with that, I think we're all ready.
Think we are. Lijiang Tower coming up next.
Yep. So, as we've seen a lot of
Now
goats
arriving at
from
Lijiang
C4.
Tower.
Hasn't been working out the best for them.
No. The problem is, every time they have been counterpicked by TBM, as soon as TBM gets on that counter,
Initiating
C4 show no flexibility, no ability to realise, wait, we're getting countered, let's switch, until it is far too late. Like,
Yeah, that is
Probably.
costing them.
Like-
that has costed them both maps. In my
Yeah, they
humble
switched.
opinion.
onto that Pharaoh on Dorado, but
Too late.
that was it. Like, it was too late, because it was literally
Yeah.
final fight. If they had done that maybe mid-second point, they might
They
have
could have.
actually done something.
Yeah.
But,
I've always been very confused as to what this.
ready for
Is this like a satellite
here we go.
in the middle of the room?
What? In the middle of the room?
Yeah, the big yellow thing.
I don't know, I always thought it was like some sort of map of the space. Because like, you see the white like objects with the orange writing next to it, I thought that was like some sort of spaceship that they're tracking. And that's probably some future,
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but then what's that big thing
Space
in the middle?
station.
Round 1. Capture.
Space
Okay,
station.
Game,
Okay.
game is starting.
But-
So we are seeing Reaper May coming out inside of TBM with the usual Ryan Zayas. Not surprised. Ryan Zayas coming out on both teams. However, C4 surprisingly are using goats. They are the
Well,
Salad
a surprise that.
of Season 2. I'm sure people who've been around since Season 1 will understand what I'm saying here, but I know that you will, Sam. Considering, well, you are SamInFlames. I know, drop the beat dropping very low. And so does Gecko, however he does stay
For a
on.
long fight. Nice. First pick there for C4. Counter back onto the pick onto Mary Window.
Yeah.
And the coalescent.
Shadow coming out already.
Gecko shatter. And charge and
And
pin.
this-
And that is TBM's point.
Team kill.
Great fight from TBM, already building up to a shatter. However, C4 do also have a shatter on their side as well. TBM building up quite effectively to quite a number of important
Mellow
ones.
Bellow has that grab.
They could just,
Side drops low.
yeah, they could just stop them almost moving right now. Hide getting frozen and does go down, so does Big Red. And this should be another fight win for TBM. Marshmark used his rally, or did get picked mid-rally, and it only really got hit, and then else died as well. Hyde getting a big shatter.
The shatter.
Got two, who both got picked off, Purple Panther and Melabella going down.
Drop the beat still on point. But he dies, and that should be C4
alongside.
taking the point.
And Birdman
While
getting
maintaining
staggered.
ult advantage. Yeah. The ult advantage still being in C4's favour.
Well,
This could very easily... Okay, actually, no, it's
yeah, it's not really.
fairly even.
Yeah, it's not really in
But-
anyone's favour.
Огонь по готовности!
That gets one. Transports as well to counter out. Big shatter by Gecko. Sound barrier counter. And
Yeah,
Gecko dropped
sound
himself
barrier.
and the bigger shatter. High. That's
And this
C4.
seems to be a fight win for C4.
But now C4 do have, or TBM
Yeah.
do have the ult advantage.
Having a massive 2 ults. Widow Wife does swap out onto. Nope. Swapping back onto Moira.
Yeah.
They
Who 洗澡
Doggy does go down again. Blizzard
There you
Premier
go.
gets 2.
Blizzard
Gets
Blizzard,
2.
Gecko.
Nearly got shiny from that side. Eva dropping back
Big
on
Red on
point.
very high energy here. Can he get
However,
any
it
hits?
does get very
Nope.
low. Big Red and Nyland are going down. So does Shanks, and this is looking to be a point take from TBM.
Yep. And the important thing for TBM there is they kept it under that like 84%, meaning they will still have a retake if they lose the point. So,
Another thing, this is looking
no,
low.
but
Big shatter.
good block by Hyde.
Yeah.
And there we go, there's 3 picks early into the fight for C4. This is looking strong, and this should be a nice retake. Takes it
C4.
in, and the stagger on to drop the beat.
Purple Panther does
While
stay
keeping
alive.
3
the back line.
ultimates.
It's just going back to regroup with his team. However, he did use drop the beat to no avail. Speaking of drop the beat, he does have his ult.
That big shatter, but there's no follow-up due to the grab. And then we'll get anyone to touch. No one touched. It's a C9. Oh my god, TBM. You
They've
idiot.
done so well in that fight as well. Oh, it's just the
Yeah,
is the
that
team
was...
just one collective idiot?
Oh. Okay, I won't swear. That was a bad swear. Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. Now we have to
C4
see
looking a lot better.
how C4 can do on a non-goats map. That was a goats map. C4 won, unsurprisingly.
3,
Now we go on to
1.
I
Round.
always forget his name.
Capture
Matt
the
Carter?
objective.
I think, maybe.
Yeah, it's good.
But who will win? Both teams going with a pharmacy.
Whose pharmacy could be more effective, because we did see on Temple of Anubis, Big Red's Farah was very, very strong. Can he reenact that performance from the earlier maps?
Yep,
The objective is now
he's taken that early advantage on that charge. So.
Power that up by March. Only 20 more percent.
And
Over
they get
Burger.
that nice pick on to drop the beat to stop the fight.
Gecko does drop quite low.
And they get the point cap. That is poor by TBM to allow that.
However,
He gets the
Doggy
melon.
did show that early in the fight. High dropping quite low, and he's got nothing to keep him alive, and he does go down. These fights are looking quite tit for tat. Gecko does go down at the hands of Marshmark after a use of coming out from Big Red getting both supports on the side of TBM.
Yeah, full spot. Very nice.
Oh,
Yes. So far with the Vine Diva of C4 prevailing over that Winston Diva.
bomb, however, coming out from TBM and does get Big Red. However, he does get rezzed.
Helden sterben nicht.
Can he?
Big shatter there, gets B. And there we go. That was nice. Gecko pops primal as he jumps off the map like a true bronze.
I assume he's going to swap on. Yeah, he does swap onto the right.
There we go. Okay, he swapped. That makes a bit more sense
Yeah,
than that. Beautiful
Big Red
six.
dropping very low and does go down. However, he nearly gets instantly rezzed. But it just seems like TBM just haven't really contested much at all.
Yep.
They finally do contest the 20 there, however, up to 97 again. Up to 99. Marshall does go down.
Bird being getting that first pet. Send out the self-destruct. Self-destruct gets two.
Big
Bubblegum Diva.
Gets both of the supports. And Buffy going down as well. However, Merriweather does go down on the side of C4. Could they take Big Shatter
Alright,
getting
shots the
Berber?
final one. And there we go.
C4
We have the
Taking.
map going to C4.
a map.
We've got a game on our hands. Is that nice?
Oh, I remember Ocean saying that.
Play of the game.
Quite funny. Merriweather getting play the game. That was a very good block from Hyde. Only got only that ult to only get Orange marked. However, he does get kept alive. 12 Earth Shatter stuns from Hyde.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It was nice.
Mm.
You played well that game. That was the first map where I'd say he outright beat Gecko in the main tag matchup. Before, it had been about 50-50 between them, but Hyde won that matchup, that map.
Yeah.
Both when it was Vine v Vine and Winston Mine.
The Hyde's Rhine coming out superior over Gecko's Rhine. However,
Now, go on to Hollywood. I'm just gonna wait and see whether I get any messages asking for subs.
so
Wouldn't be surprised if Tinnypath asks to put himself back in, but we'll wait and see.
we have seen some strong performances coming out from both teams, really, but on alternating maps. We saw TBM almost dominating the first two maps, and then C4 keeping TBM
Yeah.
on Lijiang. Very good map
Yeah.
from C4, managing to, if not win, managing to at least take one map off TBM, which could be big coming down into the latter stages of the XOL.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I'm still hoping for a reverse sweep, or at least go to a tiebreaker, because as the owner of Sith, both of the teams I know will be competing at the upper end, and this
However-
could be.
Okay, maybe he was just spectating. I thought he was playing. Silly me.
So,
I completely ruined your train
what
of
do we
thought.
expect
Sorry.
to see coming out? Yeah, I completely forgot what I was saying.
Well, I think you can guess what I'm expecting to see from C4. It begins with G and ends in oats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, surprising. It's not
Maybe
goats.
not. Sim may. Is this the strat they've worked on? Or is this just a lot of confidence from C4?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
We saw some overconfidence from C4 last week against Vanquish, and we saw how that played out for them.
Albeit at that time, they were 3-0 up. Now,
Yeah.
2-1 behind, still needing to win this map to take it to the tiebreaker.
Mhm.
You think they have to...
5, 4,
You'd think they'd take this a bit more seriously.
1.
Yeah.
Attackers incoming.
Or maybe
Defend objective.
maybe it's us who's not taking this seriously and they've worked on the strat.
Yeah.
Which I'd hope they would like to have a
There we
big
go.
like,
Drop the
early.
big alley. Early headshot. That should be enough to push in. Third thing goes straight into the back lines. Slapping out
Gecko
that big
doesn't go
damage.
get anti.
Gets the demon.
Gecko does go down.
Gecko drops. But so does the Anna for C4.
And picks aren't going.
All the picks going in TBM's favour.
Yeah.
TBM clearly annoyed that they even lost the map and they're coming out in full force on Hollywood.
Yeah. Nasty stagger coming out on Bubblegum TV though. However, I don't think C4 will try and contest. Not sure if they even can contest.
Stop the payload.
And
Yeah.
they have switched down to a
So,
more sensitive call. However, Mars
switch
still
on to the
staying
right side.
on the A. Gecko going quite aggressive.
High, very close to that shatter.
Dragon's coming out. However, does not get out.
Gets purpled and taken down. A big
Mars
shatter
not
there
getting
for
big red.
Gecko.
And again, these picks are just going in TBM's favour.
Yep.
And a team killing this, and they're just able to get more meters on the point.
Yep. So, we do have an auto advantage for C4, giving them a decent chance here at now retaking.
Yeah.
And they need this retake now. To just try and halt TBM. Like, charge. Big shot to
Big
get
shot
straight.
coming out.
But there's no follow-ups. The Dragon's
Dragons come out,
too late.
coming out late.
Yep.
Or they do
However,
still
the
get
fight
proper
still
pump.
seems to be going well.
Oh, now when it does get dropped.
Yeah.
Gecko does go down as well.
Yep. Gecko goes
And
down.
this fight.
Reset for TBM.
Before taking that fight. Hyde getting very aggressive and getting, I wouldn't say
Slapped as
punished.
well.
He just gets slapped.
Yeah. He manages to make it, get back up, make it back to his team. And there we go. And
And they still manage to
TBM
hold
are
on
coming
to.
up on 6 ults. But with the 3 ults that C4 have, and the ult usage of this game, it's just been okay.
Drag coming out.
Dragon's
Sorry,
low.
Dragons.
Yeah.
And
And
on the Reaper ult, and they do get 3 on the DMAC. And again, this is just cleanup mode for TBM,
Yeah.
and they should take this point, and they do.
it was a bit of an over ult there
Payload has
by
been
TBM. Probably didn't
Only
need
having-
both the Death Blossom and
Dragons.
the dragons, but they did, and
Gather coming out and getting 2.
the shutter.
And Big Red does go down. Marsh not going down,
Get the
probably
blizzard
does
back.
get the blizzard out. However, Echo does manage to stay alive and even gets picked. Hyde going down, and
Yeah.
it's just Lucio and Diva left alive, and they go back to recoup their team.
Okay, we have Mars Mark switching onto that Zarya. So
And
going
now it's just-
to that triple tank.
Well, that's Hanzo goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus that big. So will they have the sustain for that triple tank? Question. Nice
Dragon's
Dragons
coming out.
separates off the team in half, kills the Anna, tanks definitely Anna.
Dragons coming out in both teams,
Self-destruct gets
however,
1.
before Dragons getting none. And Big Red dropping down with Birdbang does go down as well, and Gecko does have another shatter, and we've seen today that he has been quite effective with those shatters. Malibu's coming out on Diva, however, to no avail. More just to see what they could get done, I guess. And C4 are getting back on point and pushing back.
Yeah. We have Hyde with his shatter here, but he gets blocked
nothing.
by Gecko. Nice block there.
And a big shatter from Kyle do also well.
And Dragons,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
King White.
And there should be.
Drop the beat. Nice big play.
Should be point
There we
one.
go.
It's the attack. Well, round one, sorry, not point one. To TBM.
Yep.
Score
Ah.
0-3. Switching sides.
With as strong as it's been, I might have liked to see a goat switch on that final point
Initiating match.
Yeah,
from C4.
I'm surprised they
I
didn't.
understand not running it on the second point due to the verticality, but
Well, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't run it from the very beginning, to be honest.
yeah,
But I suppose
they tried something different. It didn't work.
now we go back to probably seeing goats. It's
Probably.
judging by the health bars. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah,
Wait, no, the health bars
Goats.
stay from last round, don't they?
so they do actually. Yes, I'm being stupid.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, and it
Albeit
does.
we are getting
Goats.
goats.
What a prediction! Who knew?
Going goats against Bastion
Teleport
Sim
online.
Orisa.
Open to the platform.
Attackers
This
incoming in
could
30
be
seconds.
ugly.
Order will be
It could. The Bastion
If
should
the
just be able
Bastion
to
Sim
rip
is
through.
executed properly, this is a very nice counter to the goats con.
Yeah, the Bastion could just rip through everything.
Exactly. As good as C4 have been on the goats, due to them running it so often, it does mean TBM can pick straight up counter comps like this.
And then they can just
Where?
know that, well, they're most likely going to pick goats, so it should be a good counter. Oh, the demon does block a lot of the damage coming out from the Bastion.
Marshmark gets separated and held back and killed.
Oh, they are just flanking
The
right up
rest
to
of
the
the
high
team.
ground to try and take out.
Merry Window dropping as well.
Ursa getting pushed off white and Birdman
They
going
get
down.
the Bastion
High,
can
high
guard
drops
that spawn and get the
does drop as
V3.
well. It just
and
seems
if you
that
survive. They know they can push out the Bastion if they can regroup quickly. However, instead they can't, and the two left got staggered hard.
yeah, yeah.
Meaning the Bastion will be back to reset up for next fight, destroying
did get
even
picked off.
more of C4 streams.
And they have switched off the goats onto the Tracer Hamza. Or to just Hamza.
Yep, still playing that.
Still playing.
Switching around who's playing what.
Yeah. Over. They do still have. They are still running Ryan Zarya and triple support.
Yep.
So.
Albeit due to the barrier breaking, they are able to push on without the Bastion raining fire on them. If you get close enough to that wall,
Simon
big
does
shatter
come
though
out.
by Hyde into the back. He failed to get the pin because Ryan and Boogie.
Hyde drops down himself as well as Marshmallow.
Bird being pops off on that Bastion getting to be. Another fight from TBM.
Yeah. Quite a. How do I say it? Not the word. I'm just gonna give up. I never said anything. Ignore me. Forgetting English. Birding does have his ult, and if he pops it, can he get work done with his ult? assuming, yes. C4 do get on point. And if it does drop onto point to try and contest, which she does for a small amount of time.
Nice, there's
My
one
big guy.
for birthday. Anyone else? No, you
I
get
already
taken
done for
down.
that. I would have liked to
With
do
the one
that.
taken down.
I am unstoppable.
And
Picks
this,
seem to be going in C4's favour.
they do.
Self-destruct coming down.
Another
Kill
now
with Bubblegum Diva.
However, drop beat does go down, and it's just
Yeah.
it's just Melabella left on point. As it really do.
And we've got Purple Panther slept up top.
How they don't manage to take out Purple Panther. I mean,
And the fact that at that point.
Trans coming out.
Okay, they get the second kick.
30 seconds.
However, Bastion
win
is
this now.
back.
Огонь по готовности.
A lot of time wasted.
Back.
Victor Hay.
But Big Red gets two. Big Red gets two. Okay. Still should be C4's fight.
It's
Particularly with that Dragons. Getting
Yeah.
two more.
yeah. And C4 just need a little bit more, which they do get. It was a good stall from TBM, managing to take C4 to overtime
Yeah.
in terms
It's going
of...
to make them
Yeah, it's
very
gonna,
rushed throughout.
Yeah, they're
all
going to
of
have to just try and win fights early, obviously.
Yeah.
Try and get as much distance as they can, which means they probably will have to try and build ult as fast as they can and put them in as early as they can. Minecraft does switch on to the soldier off the big eater. They are running for the option base. Shanks does pop the beat.
They get the shot up onto the Bastion.
Urban going down. He is very close to his ult base. Marshmallow dropping, however, to the Diva Bomb. And again, picks are going, obviously, in the favour of TBM. And again,
Yeah.
another good fight from TBM. They've just wasted another minute of C4's time.
And they switch over to that Winston now. Which makes a lot of sense with the verticality of second point Hollywood.
Yeah.
You would expect that Winston pick. We have not seen Hyde play anything other than Vine so far this game.
Yeah. However, we
With
have
this
seen
dive
that
now
he is-
coming in.
We have seen that Hyde is quite accomplished on the right heart.
Yes.
Last
yes.
map, we saw it at least.
I feel like C4's big problem right now is just lack of flexibility.
Yeah.
The fact that TBM have the ability, particularly at the tank position, to play whatever the situation requires.
Yeah.
Vine Zarya, or even Vine Zarya Diva, has pretty much been the only thing C4 have had all game. And that is just, yeah, it's not allowing the flexibility that, or just the compositional fight that it should
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. And then Deku does have primary raise. And he does pop it, just trying to get C4 as far away from the point as he can. And they do take out Merryweather, as well as seemingly
Shanks remaining.
Zarya.
Will he get back on point? Nope.
And no, he won't, and that is game to TBM.
3-1.
3-1.
Oh.
Now,
There we go.
should we see... Well, first of all, we obviously need to talk about the match that we have just witnessed.
It was a
Big
very good
shout
match.
out
It's
from
probably
Gecko.
the best match I've watched this season in the XOL.
Oh, come on, we'll have
may have
all of
been
them.
other good
matches. With Flunky totally not hard carrying. Yeah, so we were supposed to play this weekend, but times didn't match up, so we're resorting to playing 2 matches next weekend, so double whammy of Impulse next weekend.
Yep.
So, all fans of Impulse out there, if there is any, will be able to see a lot of Impulse. Should I see if I can get Gecko in?
Yeah, I'm sure Gecko will be down too.
There we go. I have invited Gecko. We'll see if he joins.
Yes.
Hopefully he would. I would be quite
Try and
interested
get
to
him in,
speak
but we'll see.
to Gecko.
But overall, TBM, while C4 looked decent at times, I do think that TBM definitely deserved that win.
Yeah,
Definitely.
TBM definitely outshone them, to say the least. Looking much stronger on the first 2 maps and the last map. However, C4 did obviously take Lijiang Tower, which could be detrimental to TBM in the later stages of the XOL.
Yeah.
So, now,
No.
people are asking for Marsh Mark. Gecko hasn't joined. So, oh no, there he is.
Here he is. Yes,
Uh,
George, ask. What do you want to ask Gecko?
Hold on, he's still connecting. Give him some time.
Oh. George said he wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, while we're waiting for Gecko to connect, can you ask? You can just ask some questions in the chat. Still connecting. Oh, this is gonna be. This is yes. I assume that he'll have to leave and then rejoin, or
Yeah.
yeah. No, I don't want to leave. I want to invite Gecko again. There. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay.
Make sure your
That was a
party
good game.
is included.
Yeah, it's included.
Obviously. Okay, perfect.
That is probably the best game in the XO I've seen this season. So
It was a
far.
lot of fun to play indeed. That's like
It's
it
very
was a
good to
lot of
watch
fun.
and cast. I did enjoy it. So how do you feel about beating C4 3-1, who did last week beat Vanquish by the same score?
I think everyone was pretty excited. I think going into it, we kind of thought we were more likely to win, because I know we knew Godspeed wasn't going to play, and I think honestly Mello's just insane. So we were going into it like pretty confident, but we were kind of expecting map 5. We did a lot of prep for Busan, but luckily that's out.
To be honest, expecting a map 5 after watching Lijiang, I think me and Sam both were, but you did pull out all the stops in Hollywood to end it.
I mean,
right there and
Hollywood's
then.
one of the maps we were pretty confident with. We were kind of expecting to be 2-0 down going into Lijiang,
Oh.
just because we're terrible on Anubis. Like, we're so bad on Anubis. We just came up with a pretty good defense. We can never take second point at all. I don't know what's wrong with this, but the defense was good. It's the first time we tried that kind of composition, so maybe we found something that works there. And then Dorado is... We were like, let's just do some weird maze strats with the room, and it didn't really work. So yeah, we were kind of expecting to be 2-0 down, and like with Busan, Lijiang, and Hollywood being like 3 of our better maps, we were kind of expecting to come back there. They played really well on Lijiang.
What were you doing with the May in the room? Me and Sam were both
Okay,
quite
so
confused.
the idea was, so you've seen the maze strat like on a few of the maps, like Route 66, you can wall off and still contest point.
Yeah.
Like, the idea was we'd just stall for forever, and then if they tried to push in, we'd kill them. But Bastion
Yeah.
got a little bit confused with the game plan and thought he was walling the choke, trying to get picks.
Oh.
So while he was playing, his walls were great. They were in the wrong place. If that makes sense. So the first
Yeah.
point didn't go so hot, but yeah.
It could be a good strat if executed properly, but clearly it wasn't.
It wasn't executed properly at all. No.
Yeah. George is asking,
Yeah.
why can't you play like that in Throne?
That's because in the throne, you will assume I'm terrible and don't give me any resources to do anything with, so I have to play uber passive. What do you mean? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
You did look very, very strong today on the whole variety of tanks you played.
Didn't play so hot Reinhardt. My Reinhardt was... The Orisa I was pretty pog. Like, I love Orisa, man. Like, Orisa's so fun.
I thought
thing
you
that I
were...
felt was the difference between you and Hyde was, while I think Hyde did outplay you, especially on Lijiang on the Vine v Vine matchup,
Oh, the Sharpo, for
The
sure.
fact
He
that-
did really well.
the fact that you could flex onto Orisa, flex onto Winston when it required, rather
your
than
flexibility.
C4's inability to flex meant you just, in the end, outplayed him quite comfortably throughout the game.
We made the decision with Reinhardt that because it was NA servers, it was better just to play super aggro and risk getting hits with more shatters if it meant hitting more shatters ourselves and just aggressing forward, like not letting people like Merry in the back line just have free when we're not running flankers. Because if you don't run a flanker and you've got someone like Merry in the back line, he's just completely uncontested. So we just wanted to have a load of frontline pressure and just play hyper aggressive basically. So like we had our main support just feed heals, so I just didn't have to hold shield and we just force forward.
Someone's asking you if you want to queue later.
Who? I don't know who Epic Skills is. Like what's the... Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
Epic. Okay, never mind. I know Epic, never mind. Yeah, we can. Dude.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's were your question answered.
Just like this. Okay, I think
Just before we go.
for the stream.
No. Hold on.
So, with that win for TBM, it will take their